Boy, these promos for Universal's Halloween Horror Nights are getting more elaborate by the year. Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam and welcome to my review for Hellfest. This movie was directed by, I believe his name is Gregory Plotkin. I'll put it in the lower third if I'm wrong. But this movie tells the story of a group of teenagers who go to a Halloween-themed theme park called Hellfest. And you know, they're in there, they're having fun, and it's a spooky good time. Until they find that there's a serial killer in their midst. And so they have to look over their shoulders and find out where this guy is going to come from next. And this serial killer is stalking them all over the park. And they don't know who this guy is because he is blending into all the other Halloween-themed attractions at the park. So it's basically a cat and mouse game between who I shall call, for lack of a better term, the crap-face killer, and these group of teens as they travel throughout the park. I didn't know what to think of this movie at first because the trailers kind of underwhelmed me. I liked the prospect of a serial killer hiding out in a horror-themed theme park. I just liked that premise. And the best compliment that I can give to this movie is the park itself. This director does a great job of setting up the atmosphere and making this park to be just really spooky. And because this serial killer is hiding within the Halloween-themed elements of the park, you don't know where he's coming from. It's not like Michael Myers, where he's wearing a Halloween mask, but he's clearly in a suburban neighborhood. And it's not like Freddy Krueger, who's literally wearing bright red. This guy is wearing a mask and a dark hoodie in a park filled with people wearing clowns and zombie makeup and other Halloween-themed outfits. You don't know where he's coming from, and honestly, when you don't know, that's what's the scariest. Alfred Hitchcock had this great quote, and I'm not gonna remember it, so I'm gonna paraphrase it. But the quote referred to, it's not the bomb going off that is scary, it's the suspense of where the bomb actually is that makes it scary. Not knowing where this killer is going to show up next was half of the intrigue in this movie. As for the killer himself, it was a bit of a mixed bag. I think he had a very spooky look, but he kept ruining it every time by singing da 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 da. You might as well just have a megaphone saying, "Hey, the serial killer is coming, you better run away now." And I hate it when horror movies do this, but they did it in here. They used the music to announce that, hey, the serial killer is coming. I hate that because it just takes all the suspense out of it. Also, another big negative for me were the teens. With the exception of two of them, the rest of these teens are just cannon fodder. And it's easy to tell this because they have no distinct character traits other than swearing and horniness. That's about it. When you don't have three-dimensional characters, there's no way to A, believe in them, or B, feel sorry for them. They're just pawns. They're just people so that this crap-face killer can stab them. I simply did not care. And there were significant chunks of this movie where the killer was nowhere to be found. And I was like, alright, where's this killer already? Come on now. I get it, you're gonna try and slow burn it, and I understand that. But this went on for some time, and you almost forget that the killer's even there until the music announces like, oh hey, here he is. I'm like, oh, there he is. In the end, guys, Hellfest was fine. It was not the best movie I've ever seen, but it certainly is not the worst. There's definitely a great movie trying to get out of this forgettable movie, but this movie is pretty forgettable as is. But that's all for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please be sure to leave a like. And if you saw Hellfest and you agree or disagree with me, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I do read the comments, so please lay it on me. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.